Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we are returning to a battle for the United States of America. Playing as the Soviet Union, of course, trying to, well, conquer all of this. So in between episodes I did go ahead and just realigned everything. So we've got now proper army groups that are responsible for all of these territories. So we've got, let's start out here in the northeast. This is our most successful theatre. We have two army groups over here. So that is the Eastern Front, which is controlling sort of this front line here against the Americas. Then we've got the Canadian front, which is a little bit more due east here. So these guys are taking care of that. We've got the Gulf front down here. These guys, I think, are suffering from a lot of supply issues. So their immediate target is to expand a little bit here on the coastline so that we can get a little bit more naval bases. It doesn't look very good for you guys because you are being pushed back over here, but at least we are making some progress against this target there. So I think that at least is good. I think we're also trying to reinforce this position here by sending an entire army over there. Let's see whether that is going to work out. And then of course we've got the Californian front down here. With 5 armies, only very few units have landed so far, but reinforcements are coming in over here, so that is nice to see. But yeah, I think that is going to take a second over here. You know what? Can you guys actually get any promotion? No, Sakharov cannot get any promotion. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, other than that, we are really trying to push more aircrafts in here, so we are sending more and more jet fighters into this theatre, hoping that we can make them, well, maybe a little bit of a change there. So yeah, you guys, your objective is just to push down here. We've also started to prepare another naval invasion here into the rear, into Philadelphia, and most importantly, we've got our groups over here, these tank groups. Their target is still to sort of cut across over here, cut off a couple of United States divisions, because if we look at this, they have a lot of stuff. They have about 400 divisions over there, so that's pretty hefty. And then the Canadians, do we actually have good intel on you? You've got 71, so about 500 divisions also in total that we are facing here, so that's not great. Disadvantage of this is that will mean you guys are shifting all over the place now, which I think is going to be alright, but yeah, it's not ideal. And I think, yeah, you guys are going to go over there. That's okay. You guys are shifting slightly down. It's okay. We can't do everything at the same time. We have bases in low supply over here, but we are building up more naval bases. You know what? I think the shortage here is a little bit more hefty, so let's continue to build up naval bases over here. And we're going to prioritize that we do have the civilian factories after all to deal with that. Great. So that's okay there. No attack down here in California yet. How are things in the Gulf? Now I'd really love to take on this province here so that we can build up more stuff. And I would really love to... A port strike? I don't think we've ever seen a port strike by the AI so far. This is the first time I think that we're seeing that. So let's see whether that is going to become an issue later on. California looks fine. We're not attacking anywhere over here, but that's mostly due to the fact that we are shifting forces all over the place. It's okay, I suppose. I would really like to break through over here, but there are just too many units at this moment, so I don't think that's very viable. We have a couple of troops over here. You know what? You guys are shifting there now. Well, and I'm supposing you guys here are trying to get all the way over there. Well, that's okay, but I would really love if we don't lose that area over here. So let's bring these guys over here. Let's move these guys over here as well. They're going to shift a little bit all over the place, but I think that's going to be alright. Right, so we've got 7 divisions over here. 2 of them are moving out. We've got a couple of divisions over here. No place where I can really see us successfully taking on the Americans. They have so many troops. That's just, I mean, the amount of troops that they are putting forth here are just, it's amazing. Over here, this little bulge, I don't really like that. We are only just bringing forces into there, that's okay. But there's winds, okay, there are more port strikes. Well, you are being successful over here over time, so let's actually shift this group over there. I think that's going to be alright. More port strikes? Come on, let me click on that. Yeah, you are causing some damage here. It's not essential, but it's still something that we should consider. Right, up over here you guys are just sort of preparing. This is still an attack across the Hudson, so it's not going to be ideal. There's a bit of an issue there. down here. At least we have made our way over here. You know what, you guys, can you stand over there, please? Okay, that is slightly unfortunate, but at least we are bringing in some troops over here, so that this is being rebalanced now. Is anyone advancing into there still? No, okay. Let's have these forces roll into there. Could you pretty please stay over here? Okay, if you are going there, that's fine. You guys are not assigned to anything. Well, you have extremely low organization as well, but let's take half of you guys and try to push into there. It would really be fantastic if we could get that. You know what? We could drop a nuke onto that. We do have some nukes available, so that would not be the worst idea. Can't nuke here in the in New England? Ah, well, we can nuke over here. Well, that's interesting. And indeed, it does look like we can nuke over here, so I suppose what we could do is drop a nuke on this province. Let's wait until it hits. There we go. There we go. Then immediately our tanks are going to try to push over through this area here. And we're going to be on this bank of the river. I think that's fine. You guys are still moving about over there. That's okay. You guys, you know what? Half of you are going to join in on this attack. So all of you guys are now trying to push through that. Let's take you over there as well. And you know what? We can nuke this province here as well, just to sort of do make sure that we are not underexposing ourselves there. Right, can you guys... Okay, half of you guys are going to attack into there, and half of you guys are going to attack into there, just so that we are pinning them in place. There we go, another nuke onto these guys down there, that's fine. Lovely indeed. And we can nuke Washington, so you know what, let's do it just for the hell of it, really. Right, okay, situation up over here is still a little bit better, I think. How about over here? Now, we can't drop a nuke there yet. We are sending in more and more troops, though, to all of these places, basically. Let's get some troops into there. I think that's going to be alright. Some troops are being shifted over there. That's okay. Yeah, and we are finally bringing some troops down there. Now, this attack here just doesn't seem to work out for us. This is so weird, though. Okay, let's try to bring in our mechanized forces. I think these guys might have a certain advantage here. Sorry, not mechanized forces, our VDV, our naval forces, our marine forces. Still, yeah, these guys have so much more attack power here. This is just... It's just a little bit too much. You know what? Let's do a follow-up there. We're going to be very aggressive about this. Atomic bombing of Washington DC. A nuclear bomb was detonated today over the capital of the United States in an attack clearly directed at the political center and historical legacy of the U.S. The White House, the Capitol, and a number of monuments and memorials were wiped off the face of the earth. Even the burning of Washington over a century ago pales in comparison to the destruction visited upon the city by this devastating weapon. Although President Harry S. Truman has been brought to safety, the nation has been shaken to its core. No doubt, the US hoped to be in the first and only country to wield such a weapon. These hopes have now been shattered in the worst possible way. That's not entirely true. The United States in this playthrough were the first nation to actually drop a nuke. On us, actually. But they are not the only one. So yeah, it's sort of halfway true, I suppose. Right, okay, you guys, can you actually support this attack here? We do need to cross the Hudson at some point. Fuel refueling done, that's nice. Don't think we, strictly speaking, need it, but it's alright. It's good to have it. Right, air doctrine, we are researching that, okay. Well, is there anything really in terms of research that we do need anymore? I don't really think so. I think we've got most of the items that we do want. No, really, honestly. I guess anti-tank, naval stuff. Well, we could do with sonar, I guess. It's not crucial. Unassigned divisions, okay, we've got you over here. You can be assigned to the VDV. It's not essential, but it's okay. Large ship on low strength. Okay, so over here, yeah, we are losing some convoys and some shipping is being damaged dramatically. We're actually losing a light cruiser here. This is the first time, I believe, that we are losing a ship to air attack. We didn't quite pay as much attention over here as we maybe should have. Okay, you guys nevertheless are over here, so that's good to see. And I suppose your job is going to be... Well, the question is, do we want to Okay, your job is going to be a front line over here. So small front line there. And then prepare to advance really into this place. I would really love to get that, even though there are so many troops there. And that's not great. Okay, you guys desperately need a repair over there. That's okay though. You know what? I think we can actually ask these guys here to stop patrolling over here, because we don't really need that anymore. I think that's okay. So yeah, we can actually retire all of you here for a second. I think that's perfectly fine. Suppose we are sinking a couple of ships over there. There are more port strikes over here. Is that true? Well, we are apparently having more ships over here than we would strictly speaking want, so suppose we can move you down there, right? That should be okay. How's the situation over here? Well, it's somewhat stabilizing, I suppose. There are comparatively few troops over there, so I suppose you guys here could try to attack over there? Okay, you not, but everyone else down there, try to get over there. We really want to make sure that we are capturing that province. United States has decrypted our cipher. That's not a good result. That is slightly concerning. Now, you are building up your naval base over here, aren't you? Yes, you are. So that's good, because that will bring us, over time, some level of force there. Okay, so these troops are now slowly getting into place. That's lovely to see. Yeah, we are pushing up there a little bit. That's okay too. It would be nice if we could sort of encircle all of these guys, but with these 16 divisions over there, I'm not seeing that happening very shortly. Yeah, and over here it just... we are really struggling to break through over here. It's a single division holding us up here. But still, what can we do? Well, I suppose what we could do is we could try to grab a couple of you guys over here, specifically you here. I think we had another one over there, right? Yeah, you guys. Why didn't you come down here and maybe try to support this attack here whenever that's feasible for us, really. It's only single division. And you know what? Actually, I'm starting to realize this is extremely ineffectually defended over there, so we could actually break through over here now, so that would be fantastic. Okay, let's grab half of you guys over there, half of you over there, grab a couple of you guys there and there, so that we are now pushing up against these guys very strongly on a very broad front. Oh yeah, but they are coming in again. It would be great. We do need to cross the Hudson at some point. Right, you know what, you guys over here, I think if we can take half of you to move into there, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? And you know what, let's say half of you are gonna... okay, there's another lake sort of thing there. It's okay, I suppose. Yeah, well... let's try to be aggressive over there. We are still suffering supply issues here in New England, but I suppose that's okay. Let's try to break through. It would be lovely. It would be so lovely. But again, they are sending in more reinforcements. Mexican divisions, nonetheless. Okay, fine though. How are things down here? Oh, we have at least covered the next area over here. And it's starting to look at least a little bit like we are having some success here in redistributing our troops. That's lovely. That is what I like to see. Right, are you really supposed to be here then? Well, I don't know. But what I do know is that we can build up another naval base over here. Or at least start to do that. Can't do anything about the state though. It's because we don't have the ability there. You know what? New York. Okay, so we've got all of this stuff here in New York. That's fine. And in Texas, yeah, we do want to build up the naval base there aggressively. That's fine. Okay, so I think we've got an airbase in New York now, haven't we? Or did we have that before? It was sort of... no, it's all okay. We've got all of this. We've got all of that. Slightly too many airplanes over there. Do you have an airbase over there? But that's not quite enough. Okay, you guys. Yeah, there's no way how we can encircle these guys there, but I suppose that's okay. We don't need to, necessarily. It's just one troop over here. And maybe you could go there. That'd be nice. Bring you over there as well. Okay, fine. Yeah. This attack here is still the most promising. A devastating loss and some loss of... Aha! Okay, here we are. Great. Well, you have come over there. That's a good start. You're coming in there as well. You're moving up there. Well, I suppose you go down over there instead, and let's take a good number of guys into that gap there. I think it'd be fantastic if we could hold on to that area there. Right, you guys do come over there, please. I've got a couple of naval guys, or marines. Don't know why I always say naval. Right, and you guys, you're coming over there as well, so yeah, I think we should be able to, unless we are in a very unfortunate sort of, we are losing that. Well, it's a tough fight over here, it's a tough fight. Okay, 23%, why is that? Yeah, it's still our supply issues, isn't it? Yeah, but at the very least now this is starting to look a little bit more wholesome. Yeah, that is starting to look pretty good actually. And since we have now made the river crossing, I think we are fine over here. So let's try to get the rest of the way there. And I think that would be fantastic. You guys, can you come over there as well? I think you're sort of decently set up to do that. Well, over here this is proving to be somewhat difficult, but that's also due to the terrain. You know what, could I take one of you guys here? And I know you're short on everything, but can I actually ask you to support this attack here so that we have a little bit more front line, and that should entice them to lose that position, and then we can also come up over there with these other guys. That would be fantastic. Right, let's see. We shouldn't lose sight of everything else though at the same time. A lot of divisions down here, aren't there? It would be so nice if we could take on at least a couple of these guys there, wouldn't it? Okay, let's try to come in here. I mean, these Americans are no joke either. They are pretty strong actually. Okay, let's try to come into here. And let's support this attack with you guys. So that might work out, and in that case we could maybe cut off a couple of these guys there. That would be fantastic. Right, over here in Texas things are starting to look a little bit better, I suppose. So weren't we supposed to get one of these areas up there? I thought we had basically advanced into there already. Well, you're sort of coming back over there. You guys are moving over here. It's a little bit awkward. I mean, you're a little bit all over the place there, my friends. I really love to get this airbase though. So you know what? Let's try to get over there with you guys instead. I think that'd be okay. Right, you guys are going down there. Why would you actually do that? I think that's okay. Let's come up over here instead. Pilot promoted, that's nice. And we do have a couple of free dockyards. Well, I suppose we can build a couple of convoys. It's not really free dockyards anyway. Okay, honestly, I'm not really happy with the way that the AI is dealing with this. You guys go over there. At least two of you guys, can you support this attack here? And you guys maybe do come down there. It's the AI. It's always going to be all over the place. Okay, you guys are going to come up over there. That's okay. Let's try to push a little bit up north there. Jesus, just see how many troops they're bringing up there. And we've lost another light cruiser there to air attack. Yeah, this is really not sustainable. Okay, if you really don't want to use these forces, maybe can you pretty please try to attack with these guys? You really don't want to attack over here, do you? I do think we need those guys. How's the situation up here in the north then? Not great. We're not clearly winning over here, so it's not good. But maybe we can overwhelm them. Just by shit. Jesus, just see how many troops they've got over here. Yeah, but we are making some progress there, so that's nice. bring another front line. Ooh, someone falls ill. That's not good. Who are you actually? Some general. Doesn't matter too much. Okay, we are getting into there. Do need definitely more reinforcements there now. Let's try to bring these guys over there. And what we should do is make sure that this front line here is appropriately set up that way. Okay, fine. You guys do come over here, please. You guys are coming up there anyway. That's nice. Let's try to take these tanks here as well and drive them up all of this way. Okay, these guys have been beaten back. That's okay. We are slowly but surely pushing in more forces there. And at least we are, I think, slowly but surely cutting into this line over there. That would be a fantastic result if we were to be able to take these guys out. Down, up over here, doesn't look too bad either, so that's nice to see. Let's bring in another guy over there. Yeah, so that is looking pretty good over here, I think. So we might be able to cut off at least 8 guys. This attack up there didn't succeed, so that's unfortunate, but what can we do? Okay, you guys are starting... Are you pushing up? You're not pushing up anywhere. Where are you guys actually going? You're going to the central location there. You are all sort of weak on supplies there. There's no weak point anywhere over here. Now let's try to get more coastline there. I think that might be okay. If we can succeed over here, that would be lovely, so that we can grab more coastline, and more coastlines means more, potentially at least, more ports. Okay, we have advanced a little bit further up there. That's nice. Starting to see some fatigue here in our troops. That's not great, but again, if we can cut through, that'd be such a great result that I do think taking these risks is pretty much worth it. Do need to be mindful about... Ooh, they are actually attacking New York over here. Interesting setup. But I suppose our troops should be well able to deal with this. They're also doing an offensive over there. That's interesting. They're trying to evac from over here actually, so what we can do is try to exert some pressure there so that they can't willy-nilly move all over the place. They are also attacking over there. Ah, and we are seeing an attack over here. So we have managed to take these guys off over there. Let's try to attack into here and make sure that these guys are regretting their choice there. Right. You guys, Canadian front. Yeah. So you guys are all okay. You guys do support this attack here for a second. Yeah, I think these guys should fall extremely quickly there. That's nice to see. But yeah, what we really want is to get a foothold over there. You guys, come on. I know you can do it. Come on. Yes, there we are. Okay, so we've got troops over there now. They are defending still. And we need to make sure that all of these defensive lines here are holding out. But so far this is looking pretty nice actually. So yes, I think you guys are doing a fantastic job over there. And it does look a little bit like we might be able to overwhelm them here. Nice. And all of these guys are starting to see some attrition, so that is good to see as well. Don't know just how many troops we have in here, but that looks at least like probably 40, 50 divisions or something. Nice. Very nice, actually. Well, you are still holding out in these mountain... We don't probably want to attack the mountain provinces first, right? So maybe let's try to push into some of these less contagious areas. Maybe like this. Let's try to support that. Let's try to grab at least a couple of you guys, move down there. And yeah, the brown army down here does need to... I mean, the green army is also shouldering a lot of these issues here. We've got the... I don't know what that is actually. It's a hill province. Yeah, but that is a very nice result over there. Let's see how the Gulf is developing. Well, you're not really going anywhere. You have so much trouble just maintaining your organization here. We could of course pull back a couple of our units. And I suppose that's what we need to do. Okay, you guys do go back to Panama. Yeah, I think it's what we need to do. I'd hoped that we could attack them a little bit more aggressively there, but we are going to pull you guys off from over here, so that the supply situation there is going to be a little bit better. Over here things are somewhat similarly bad, I suppose, is how we can put this. So let's try to bring just the tanks over there. More coastline would be so much better. Okay, we've taken care of this little area over there. You know what we could try to do is just sort of make ourselves felt over here. And again, if we can cut off just bits of 11 divisions, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? That would allow us to, that would just weaken their front line everywhere else, and I think that would be fantastic. 7 divisions over here, 6 over there. I suppose we can try another attack over here, can't we? Let's see whether that is going to work out. Fine. And over here we are going to try to roll that up from this direction here. Okay, that is looking nice over there. These guys are moving into here. You guys are defending very well over there. That's lovely. Where are you going? There. Well, not sure whether that is really required. Yeah, I think we'll have to let this simmer for a while here, just to make sure that these guys are actually capable of taking, and that we are, well, we are more or less roasting them a little bit. Right, let's try to push up there, sort of make this a little bit smaller, make sure that we are maintaining this position a little bit more. Okay, that attack over there doesn't look too bad. I suppose one of you can also attack over there. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, fine. So we've got the... which one is that? Is that the Green Army? Yeah, I think so. Well, we could try to push there a little bit. Could also try to at least attack into there so that we are doing some pressure against these guys and preventing these guys from reinforcing there. That'd be lovely. Right, okay, you are advancing into there. That's very nice to see. Yeah, because that will mean that our positions here are slightly better to hold on to. And you guys are now starting to see some supply issues. That's fantastic to see. Lovely, I like it. You guys, just try to take on this mountain. I know it's a tough fight, but we do need to push them out of this. And I think having a shorter front line there is going to be helpful. You guys are fine over here. Is there anywhere where we're probably going to have a river crossing attack? Yeah, up over there. You know what? So let's bring you guys maybe all the way up over here. I think that's alright. Lots of divisions over here, so I don't really want to attack into any of these areas. Over here, you guys can support that attack as well, because it would be lovely if we could make some push, and maybe make some push into this direction here as well. So let's try to bring you over here. You guys can try to... you guys can try to just really immediately go into there. Okay, let's try to make this work over here. I guess we could nuke them. Would it be really worthwhile though? I don't think so. So yeah, I think that's okay. You guys have been beaten back. That's lovely. So that is the first time that we are able to sort of crunch them in over here. Let's make sure that we are attacking over there. And let's bring one of you guys into this attack as well. Or at least support this attack. I suppose that's fine. Okay, you are defending over there. You are coming down there though. So you're now defending over here. That's lovely. And I hope that we will be able to win this fight. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. You're being attacked over there as well. That's alright, I suppose. But that's going to leave us with a much cleaner situation over here in a short while, I think. You guys have been beaten back there. That's not nice, is it? Okay, let's bring half of you guys down there. At least let's try to maintain this push over there. Even though this one down here just clearly isn't working, so... let's wait a little while over there. being attacked over there. That's looking pretty aggressive. How's the Gulf looking? And California? No fights over there. Some fights down here, which we aren't doing too badly in, so that's okay. And I think we are starting to see some naval bases coming up online over here, so that's good to see as well. Yeah, but it would be really fantastic if you guys could push up against these guys. I mean, you are sort of winning over here. It looks like a little bit like that. So, again, more coastline means more harvest that we can build up. It's going to be a slow process down there, don't get me wrong, but I think it's still going to be helpful. Up over here, you guys are attacking, and some of you are sort of going away. Is that a mountain province? No, it's just hills. So, honestly, why don't we try to tackle that? Who dares wins? Okay, that's nice. 63%. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. And indeed, I think we can try to support this attack from over here. No, we can't, because there's another lake in the way. Big attack on by them on this southern front line here. That's okay, I like it. I mean, I think we have been able to push these guys out of there, so that's lovely, and they are exhausting themselves over there, so that's very, very nice. And up over here, it looks like these guys are going to be losing as well, so that's fine. But what I should do is shift this a little bit over here, and this a little bit down here. I think that's going to be okay. Right, so let's take half of you guys, bring it down there so that they are not reinforcing over there. You guys are going down there still, so yeah, I think they, at the worst, they are going to make a breakthrough there, but it's not going to be able to reinforce their positions entirely. Okay, fine. You've pushed these guys out, that's nice. Shall we just push over there, or shall we try to make a push up here to the north? Well, it's not as successful as I would have hoped, so honestly, let's stop doing this. It's a little bit wasteful, I think. Stop it, stop it. Who else is doing that? Okay, you guys are. Fine. Can't break through there, that's fine, so we're just going to push them slowly into an ever smaller circle there. That's going to be okay. Right, you guys, why don't you try to get over here immediately? Yeah, like that. You guys are defending over here, but that means you guys can try to push up into this little mountain province here. Let's have two of you guys support this, and the last one's going to go down there as well. Fine, and we are getting an overrun there. That's lovely to see. That's extremely good for us. Nice. So yeah, we are making sure that these guys are suffering a little bit over there. Oh, and we have made a good progress over there. Let's try to quickly bolt these guys. There we go. 11 divisions gone. That's lovely to see. So yeah, and up over here, well, we are defending, but are we defending successfully? For now it looks like that, but I'm not sure whether we are going to be able to maintain that over a longer time. See, we are being pushed back over here. And that again I think is due to lack of supply. Oh, we might be completely wiped out over here actually. How did that happen? You can't operate over there. Well, that might be tragedy over here. Gonna have to see whether that is going to work out for us at all. Or whether we're just going to lose all of these guys due to lack of supply. That might not be great. But you know what? I think we're going to have to put in a cut here. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.